Okay, this banter, if you're already here, why won't you just hit the like button for me? Hit the like button for me. Let's have this conversation. And you are not a subscriber, you're going to love me. If this is your first time here, you are going to love me at the end of the day. You see, within from the time that this war in the Middle East between Israel, United States, and Iran started, and the banter up and down, the Netflix, the action movies going on, we have been asking one question, okay? Where is Russia? Where is, what's the name? China. Because within the space of few weeks, your closest allies, like Venezuela, like this is a close ally to Russia, China, has been captured. The only thing we saw you people said is that you condemn the attack. Okay, condemn, and so what? That's all. Up to now, how many times did you watch these people condemning again? After that condemnation, param matter die. We say okay. Russia came out. And according to Putin, they blame the non-intervention to the fact that, number one, Venezuela did not, request military intervention from them. And secondly, the leader has been betrayed by his own people. Okay, we take it like that. And now they are running biscuit on Iran. Iran is also throwing the biscuit back. When they are running in the conversation, you are a close ally to Iran. How far? You and China, Russia and China, how far? In the middle of the conversation where social media is asking the question that the war between Iran and the United States in the Middle East right there has entered 6 days, going to 7 days, and then we are just going. All right. According to the detail on my screen here, during a daily briefing, Kremlin spokesperson said that Iran, although considered a close ally of Moscow, had not requested military support from Russia despite the massive bombing carried out by the United States and Israel. In quote or unquote, however you put it, it says there has been no request from Iran. He stated in response to a question about possible delivery of Russian weapons to Tehran. So this is the same kind of excuse in the days. So is it just going to be like this, where your allies will be attacked? When everything is done, the goal of the enemy has been achieved, then you will come out and give excuse that they did not request military intervention from you, which is the reason why you kept quiet and then everything went. I mean, is it how it works? That is the reason why I always say that, look, it doesn't matter who you are relying on. When you are involved in situation like this, you are on your own. Now, the United States thought this is a quick and go kind of banter that they are going to do with Iran, just like they did the other day. This is how they do things, okay? They go in and then how they cause, and then they will back off and be saying that they want peace, and then they want to pursue peace, and they want to work on peace. And they thought it is just going to be a quick and out action. But this time, Iran is saying that, look, they are not going to negotiate with you again. The last time we negotiated with you, in the middle of the negotiation, you attack us. This time also, we are on the negotiation table. Things were going well. Before you realize, you attack us again, and therefore, we are not going to negotiate with you again. So once you start, we are going to finish it. And according to Donald Trump, this is something that they envision like 4 weeks thereabout. But, I mean, looking at things, they thought it's going to happen and then negotiation will follow. They are pressuring Iran to negotiate. Iran said they are not going to negotiate. We are going to continue. All right. And I watched Benjamin Netanyahu's speech where he was saying that they are doing everything possible. They are in talking terms, making sure that peace deal is achieved and all that. No. Iran said no. So long as you hear in the news that Iran is saying that they are not going to do any peace talk, the fight will continue. It simply means that these people requested peace. And Iran said no. It simply means that it is not Iran who is saying that, okay, let's have peace. No, if they are the one requesting for peace talk, there will be no need for them to say that we will not. So it is the other way around. Israel and the United States, they want to make peace, but Iran say, "Pow, it no go happen. You started it, we will finish them." Now, the United States have lost a lot of money during this banter, which is happening right now between them and Iran in terms of weapons. These weapons are expensive. And looking at things, it looked like the United States was not interested in engaging when it comes to military operation. It is because Israel struck first, which is the reason why they also joined. That is a fact. Donald Trump even said it. The Secretary of War Department also said the same thing, that it is because Israel came in, and then if they don't do anything, they will be attacked. That is the reason why they also came in. All right, so they did everything because Israel went in. From the onset, you can see that Israel is not interested in the talk thing. They want to carry out military operation to resolve the issue, which is, because they believe that the talking is just a way to buy time for Iran to do whatever they have to do when it comes to nuclear weapon and nuclear enrichment. That is the narrative out there, all right? But something also happened in regards to this conversation, which everybody is saying that Israel dragged the United States into this. Something happened in the United States. During a Senate hearing, the United States, we know them to be a very peaceful advocate, and then human rights advocate and freedom of speech, the gods of freedom of speech. Then during a Senate hearing, the United States, this man right here was arrested. His arms were broken. Why? Watch the video together with me and see for yourself. The man spoke truth, and the man did not insult anybody. He spoke exactly what the people themselves are saying, the president together with the Secretary of War are saying. He's repeating the same thing, and all of a sudden, chairman was under attack, arrested. Watch this video for me, right?
Israel is the reason for this war. America does not want to fight this war for Israel.
Let's go. Come on, let's go.
America does not want to send its sons and daughters to war for Israel. Your inability to name that shows your ineptness as leaders. This is wrong, and nobody wants to fight for Israel. No one wants to fight for Israel.
His hand, his hand. Oh, his hand.
Oh my God.
They broke his hand. They broke his hand because he spoke the truth. Freedom of speech, freedom of speech. This is the land of freedom of speech. The gods of freedom of speech are afraid, and then they are arresting people who are speaking the truth. This is something that Donald Trump also said, that look, it is because Israel, they did it for Israel, all right? And the Secretary of War Department also said the same thing, that it is because Israel came in first, that is why. The United States was not in the business of engaging this with military action. It was caused by their son. And this is just what the man is re-echoing. So we don't know why chairman has been arrested for speaking the truth. What is the purpose? Because they broke his arm right there. This is a nation where freedom of speech, and they are preaching freedom of speech. We need to push freedom of speech to the rest of the world. Everybody must, human rights and co. They are breaking people's hand because they speak. So, look. This issue in the Middle East is already putting pressure on the world. When you look at what is happening in the Strait of Hormuz, there's a hole in the ocean. Oils are not moving, tankers are not moving, ships are not moving. The Strait of Hormuz has been closed right there. Iran is dominating that area. Even I watched in the news where Donald Trump is saying that if possible, they are going to escort the cargoes and then the ships over there at affordable price and something like that. So this already is putting so much pressure on the world. Things are going to be expensive because oil drive prices of almost everything in the market, and therefore we are going to experience a price hike. And some of our African countries, we are going to have economic shock as well. Even the president of Ghana made a statement and said it that look, if we don't take care, we should be prepared for possible shock right there, all right? Because of the oil involvement of these things. And because of the fact that, let me tell you something, because the United States realized that, hey, this thing, the way it is right now, it looks like we cannot go in and come out quick. Only us and Israel cannot just handle this conversation. We need to bring everybody in. The whole thing is now escalating and then involving other NATO members. Yes, watch the news. The whole thing is now escalating and involving other NATO members. Yes, because they need all hands right now. They miscalculated Iran. Look, the United States and Israel, they miscalculated Iran. Because look, you now understand why they are trying to involve everybody, UK, everybody. They're even trying to involve France, everybody, because they need all hand. They alone cannot handle this. They thought it's just going to be a quick thing and then out, we have a talk and then peace deal. No, you eliminated their leader. And after eliminating the leader, the regime still stands strong. And they are fighting back with full forces. They say they are not going to surrender. They are not going to have any peace talk because they tried it 2 times, it didn't work. And therefore, they are continuing. So the United States alone cannot be wasting money, wasting their weapons, and then they will be... Everybody must be involved right now. So they are involving all Europe into this. It is because it is going to be longer than they thought. They thought it is just going to be and then we have a peace deal, a peace talk. This time they miscalculated. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. All right. See you in the next episode. Respect.